Hi there. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to export your images from your Photoshop file to your application. So basically, this is Photoshop Open for the gridlock theme. Um, Basically, what happens in Photoshop is that you have different layers for different design elements or design items, right? So let's say we wanted to export this back button, right? Let me make that larger. So if I go to View or to zoom in, you can also do Command plus to zoom into that. And then let's scroll down to the top. Is a design element here with a kind of a rectangular with a triangle at the end. So what we want to do is like export that for our image. So let's basically go through the process now, right? So the first thing to do is to isolate that layer. So basically find out the layer that has this design. So what you will do is go through all the groups on the Photoshop file and then maybe turn on and off the visibility to find out where it is. Sometimes they are labeled very well and then you can actually see or you can actually guess where it's going to be. So I know this is going to be in the menu bar, right? So if I turn the menu bar off and on, we see that, okay, yes, that button is on the menu bar. So let's drop down that group. Okay, so if I turn that one off here, we can see that that's basically the layer that constitutes the button in there. So what we can do is then hide all other elements on the stage by holding on the Alt button and then clicking on this visibility icon here. So if I click on that, then everything else is now invisible apart from just basically what I want. So now let's crop this image in here, right? So what we're going to do is to get that tool. This is the crop tool at the side here, and then select around this image here. And then to make it easier or to make it more precise, you can increase the zoom factor so that you can basically crop around the image better. So if I click on the plus, so this is Alt Command plus, which I'm pressing right now, or you can easily go into View and then zoom in. So if I drag that across to the top of my images, the edges of my images basically, so just so to make sure that I'm cropping exactly what I want. So that's it. So now we're going to first of all accept the crop by clicking on the commit button. So the whole image is cropped now. That's basically what we have for our back button. And I click File, Save As. So this is basically going to be the PNGs, right? So if you know Photoshop, select as PNG, and then let's give that a correct name. Say that's the back button. And then save that. So let's open that file again. So now what we have is the back button PNG, and that's basically what we can now pull into Xcode. So normally what you have is the retina version. So this is iPad 2 extra. So basically we have the retina version. So we need to create the non-retina version as well. So actually this should be the at 2x version. And then let's open that again. So I can now go in here and say image size, and then resize that basically by half. So let's say that resize it to 30. Make sure the constraint proportions is ticked so that you can have a proportional resizing. So if I click on OK there, that has been resized for me, and then I go File, Save As, and then I remove the Add to it and there, and I click on Save. So that's basically it. So now we have these two images, right? The back button and the back button, so both for the retina and the normal images. So now you can just basically pull these two images and then use them in your Xcode application. Alright, thanks for watching this video, and I'll be back with more tips in the future. Thank you very much.